So me did a talk to my uncle this morning, and he said me must make a video speaking only patois. But you already know it's not gonna go down like that, because my patois is, I ain't got nothing on Queen Salem, okay? Salem is doing the damn thug thizzle with the patois. Me, on the other hand, she's very much still a Canadian. So me gonna try a thing, okay? Don't come for me. Jamaicans, support your girl. Support your girl. Before I continue, this video is probably going to be very unhinged. I haven't done an unhinged makeup tutorial in a very long time, so I figured, why not? Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a patois dance? Yeah, I'm doing my makeup for you guys. And this video is probably just going to be my random thoughts, because I am definitely coffeeed up. Shout out to Blue Mountain, even though that is not what I drank this morning. I definitely had Nestle coffee. I made some instant coffee because my Nespresso machine, I descaled it, but like it's still giving the green and red on the light, so I'm gonna have to probably descale it again. But like I was like, I'm not gonna drink that today. Am I the only one that gets like super jittery when I drink coffee? I think I made a little bit too strong. Me just like a jumpy. I can't. This video's supposed to be a mess. Like I literally cannot. Just sound like a jumpy after I drink my coffee, you know? Oh my god. The more I speak patois, the more my Toronto accent comes out, which I'm trying to suppress. We'll see how this goes. Maybe about an hour ago or so, me did a try to wake up Miss Nola, and she cussed me. She clean cussed me. I don't know what it is with these fire signs, but they're highly problematic. And of course, my house is earth and fire. That's it. Ain't no water signs up here, praise the Lord. My mom is a fire sign, and my baby a fire sign, and my other two babies them a earth sign, and me is an earth sign too. So as you can imagine, the house is a little unhinged all the time, but actually we're pretty chill. Well, you know, earth signs gonna be chill regardless, but then fire signs, baby, I don't even know what it is, but ever since Nola was little, she's still little obviously, but like ever since Nola was like entering into like toddler stage, girl, me did free that shit. Like she actually scares me. She's the only one that can get away with certain things, because baby, I don't know what it is. Oh, y'all saw the blog, but actually let me not say she's insane, because the power of the tongue is real, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But I'm not gonna say she's insane. I rebuke that she's insane. What I will say though is that sometimes she exhibits insane behavior. Oh my gosh, but she's so funny. All my kids really are, actually. They're all quite hilarious, make me laugh all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna have to assume you guys want a nail cam, so let me show you my nails. Me jumping between the patois and the English is gonna make this video way longer than it's supposed to be. Highly problematic, but I haven't posted in a little bit, so I might as well, you know, give y'all a show. Focus. Aside from that nail cam, I wanted to show you guys the set that I'm working on right now. I'm gonna say I started working on it on Saturday. The theme of the set is yellow cartoon characters. So, hold on. And don't cover my artwork. I haven't painted like artwork in a long time. So, we have Tweety Bird was the first nail I did, and then I did the SpongeBob nail. Can we see that? It's not. There we go. Then we did SpongeBob, and then I did Lemon Grab, and then I did Jake. Each nail, each cartoon character nail also goes with like another nail. So for the Tweety Bird one, I didn't really do anything that was like Looney Tunes themed on the opposite hand, but I just used her colors, made like this Gucci nail. In the comment section below, what cartoon character do you think is going to go with this donut nail, which is so pretty? Hold on, girl, focus. And then the last cartoon character I didn't decide on. So maybe in the comment section below, tell me what cartoon character I should put on this thumbnail here. But I think my favorite nail out of the whole set, I like the donut nail a lot, but the SpongeBob opposite hand, this is what, the index finger, I think? Yeah, this is the index finger. I love the background on that. That's that. Like I told you guys, it's gonna be very unhinged today. No rhyme or reason. We're just going with the flow. I actually still have to edit the last part of my vlog. Today, I think I want to take my Good Apple foundation, the Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. And this is the shade. It kind of looked like it's gonna match, but I'm not really sure because I was just in the backyard sitting out there with my mommy, and baby, it's hot. It's very, very hot outside, very hot. So I mean, yeah, that can go on. And I use my stippling brush to put it on. Now I'm undecided on whether or not I'm going to do the yai brown today because I'm not really sure what I'm doing with my hair. I can wear a wig or I can wear my natural hair, because you know some hair long like banana. No, that's not, ew. My hair tall like grass. Yeah, you wouldn't say long. So in Jamaica, you can use the term long, but you wouldn't use long to reference your hair. Your hair would be tall. You have tall hair. So my hair is tall like grass, you know? Grass that has not been cut down for a while. Anyway, like I said, unhinged content. You know, I actually really like this foundation. It's nice. It is really nice. But I do think if you have oily skin, no matter with this is not the foundation for you, I think. Unless maybe you use like a powder over it right away to set it. But it's a balm. I wouldn't say that this is the best foundation for oily skin. It's not terrible, because there's some foundations, girl, you will look like an oil slick if you use it and you have oily skin already. This foundation doesn't really give that. And you know what's so crazy? This morning when I woke up, my kids weren't awake yet. Typically Belle is up before everybody else. Like my mom's up and then Belle. The house was quiet, very quiet. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make my coffee and go sit outside in the backyard with my mama. When I got out there, it was probably like 8:30, and my mom was on the phone with my uncle. Now, before I got out of bed, I had been in my bed thinking about making this video, like recording a video, because I knew I was working today. So I was thinking that I should do a patois video, right? And so I go into the backyard and my mom's talking to my uncle. And so I joined the conversation, of course. And my uncle says to me, and he asked me when I'm gonna do a patois video. And I'm like, confirmation, okay? I'm like, you cannot make this up. He literally spoke what I was just in the bed thinking. I said, no, it's time, okay? I've been here over a year. I'm gonna have no excuse. I'm gonna have to speak patois so that when I go on road, then can't scam me.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
You cannot trick me, okay? You cannot trick me. And so I just take my beauty blender and just blend in the foundation because of the type of foundation it is. It reminds me of MAC Studio Fix concealer, the one that was in the pot, texture of it. But it's so full coverage. Like if I put on any more than I did, I wouldn't be able to see my beauty mark under there or anything. Like, I thought I would do eyeshadow today just because I feel like it's been a hot little minute. My dilemma right now is if I am wearing my blonde wig, I don't want to fill my brows in. But if I'm not wearing my blonde wig, the brows may need to be filled in. So I need to be making decisions, but I'm just gonna still do my makeup and see where we end up. Maybe I try Maple by Too Faced. Get close up, Mr. DeMille. Okay, so Divorce in the Black. First of all, so when Divorce in the Black came out, I didn't even know it was coming out, y'all. But I turned on my computer. I turned on my TV, and I saw that Tyler Perry had a new movie, and it was that very day that it had come out. I was like, oh, I never heard of this before. Divorce in Black. Oh, is that why Megan Good's been interviewing girl? Yeah, because I saw that Megan Good had interviews, but I never like clicked them or anything. I just saw that. I thought she would just be interviewed. I don't know. You know, she'd been in the media because of what's his name, Jonathan Majors. I figured people want to interview her because of him. You know, I didn't realize she had any new projects, but I had seen that clip circulating about Tyler Perry was the first one to pay her worth. You know, she's been in the game for so long. But I feel like Megan Good has been typecast, right? So, oh Lord. Well, let me get through this segment because I feel like there's not going to be much patois in this part. But yeah, I put on this movie, Divorce in the Black. I see that people did not like it, and I'm like, this movie for Tyler Perry is one of his better movies, okay? Like, for in the more recent days, like, it's definitely way better than Good Morning. Early, no, you are up late. So yeah, I actually enjoyed Divorce in the Black. I was not upset like how I was upset with Mia Culpa, okay? Because Mia Culpa waste of my time. Me don't like that movie there. But Divorce in the Black, me like it. Can't go on. Not to say I would watch it again, because there's movies that have replay value, like, I don't know, Matilda, okay? But Divorce in the Black, girl, no ma'am. I'm not going to watch it 10 times over, like, it's not a classic, but it was good. I liked it. And so I see people saying if you've seen one movie of Tyler Perry's and you've seen them all, and yes, there are certain, you know, roles, but he's employing the black actor, so why are y'all mad? Like, I'm confused. Girl, he did a good job with that one. Does he need to hire writers? Maybe. But I liked it, okay? Yes, ma'am. I thought it was okay. Not okay. I thought it was pretty good. Now, Corey Hardrick, girl. Girl, a little too believable. Okay, a little too believable. He did good. I didn't realize he was a good actor like that. I ain't seen many of his movies, child. And if I have, they're not memorable roles. But he did very good. He almost did good enough to the point where I was on the verge of not forgiving him. You know what I mean? Like, you see Charles in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. We will never forgive him. You see that? He was teetering on that. He can go on.
Mommy, but I do have one plan.
You have a plan?
Yes.
Which is what?
To be good today.
Oh, wait! Me like that plan there. Yeah, man. Because sometimes them picking it up. Jesus God. Me have to pray. Me have to pray. Every day. My kids are covered by the blood of the Lamb, okay? They are covered. Right? No weapons.
Formed against us shall prosper.
Period. Okay. They might grow nice. Okay. They might grow nice. One thing about it. One thing. Let me tell Uno something. Let me tell Uno something. One thing about it. You're not gonna play in here. Take your accoutrement them and go in your room. All this banging and pranging. Where did you get a coin from?
Santa gave it to me.
Okay.
I can show them to you if you want.
No, I'm okay. I believe you. But hear this. So, something.
Two fairies not real.
That's right. But let me tell you something about the Tooth Fairy, okay? Unfortunately for Miss Salem, when Salem lost her first tooth and her second tooth, baby, she already had the teeth grow back. The teeth were there before. It was the weirdest thing. Her teeth were there before they fell out, so they were growing behind, and those teeth pushed out her baby teeth. So she never experienced the walking around with, like I had to, okay? Like, I walked around with, I was toothless, okay? When I was like 7 years old, 6 years old, whatever. When my teeth fell out, baby, I didn't have a tooth for a minute. She lost her teeth and she never experienced the ugly phase, okay? The cute, well, it's not ugly, but it's like, it's cute for kids, but like she never experienced having a hole in her mouth. So the Tooth Fairy never came for her because the minute that her teeth fell out, teeth were back. So it's like she never lost them. So they grew in. They were in the. They were.
On the floor, and I
Oh yeah, she lost one, but they were they were behind, and I'm like, now I gave birth to a shark child. So she had multiple layers of teeth, and then once they pushed out,
You mean behind?
once they pushed the bottom teeth out, so the two bottom middle teeth both fell out, and they both had teeth grow back in right away. So she has 2 adult teeth in her mouth, and they were behind at first, but then they shifted to the front. Praise the Lord. We are rebuking the spirit of braces in Jesus' name. Me nah buy braces. Me can't bother with the braces thing. Okay?
I'm not wearing braces.
You never know, because you're not coming from the greatest tooth stock. Okay? Let me tell you. Just braces are fun though. Mommy had braces for a very long time. Did I show you pictures of me with braces?
No. I've never seen you wear braces.
Later I'll find some pictures to show you. Mommy had braces for 8 years.
What in the world?
Yes, ma'am. I was not supposed to have them that long, but
When did you take them off?
I took them off before I got pregnant with you. Some grown-ups do have braces though.
What in the world?
I know.
That is crazy.
Ain't it? Anybody can have braces. Because braces are a luxury, okay? You only... Oh my gosh, which reminds me. So I realized that there is a trend in Jamaica
And
with
you
braces.
Go to the dentist to get braces, and I saw.
Yes, you go to the orthodontist.
Where girls went to a dentist, and one of them got braces.
There's a trend in Jamaica with braces, and so people that are not orthodontists are putting braces on people, and apparently they actually work, but like I would never have anybody that's not certified working in my mouth. Okay, when I see those horror stories with the people with the veneers, I'm like, no ma'am. Y'all are crazy. I'm not sure how much the discounted veneers are, but like before you take your money, before you save your money. Yes, but you can't be talking, baby. Before you take your little money, save it and go purchase braces and fix your teeth. You're gonna give your money to somebody that's not certified to work in your mouth? Oh no, ma'am. That's insane behavior. And then the trends are gonna end, as we have seen. A lot of people are undoing their like BBL, or they don't want the BBL anymore because the BBL phase got a little crazy. We have to admit, okay? We must admit that the BBL era went a little ham. Okay. Yeah, okay, but you have to leave because mommy's working and you're distracting me. So we'll do face painting later, okay? You guys need to brush your teeth, wash your face, eat breakfast. So yeah, Woolipa eras, Woolipa trendy things, they come and they go. When it comes to body modification, I don't understand how you could do something to your body that's permanent, technically, because of a trend, and then all of a sudden you don't want it anymore and you're like having to fix it. That is definitely the world we live in. I just contoured my nose with Truffle by Fenty. I'm gonna now take my cream contour in Chocolat, okay, or chocolate. Anyway, moving right along, let's talk about the power of the tongue for a second, okay? And I'm gonna play some clips for you that I discovered a couple months back, and they kind of had me gagged. Ugh! So a few months back, somebody had commented on a video that was a members only video, and the video is from August of 2022. Okay, and so I'm gonna play the screen record for you so you can see what I was saying. But they commented on it, and you know, they were like, oh my god, Bo, you look at this. And when I watched it, my mouth was on the floor. Okay, like I was like, no. The gag was I posted that video on a Wednesday. Now it's so gorgeous out. Oh my goodness, this is the type of weather I could live with all year round. So I'm moving to Jamaica. Manifesting.
By herself.
Ooh.
No, with me.
See, it's 4 against 1. So, are you coming?
I think about it.
Really? We'll just go put up a mango stand and and go live every day.
Prove your father right, little higgler. Is that what they call it? Yeah.
Let's rest here in the shade, and then I probably, the sun is right on me, man. Okay, after I saw that, I don't even know if it was the same day or another day, I went to a different video. Y'all already know my beef with Wednesdays, but now it's like, child, I'm gonna have to scour my videos to see what is good, okay? Because let's just say I made a little jokey joke on a Wednesday, and it came to pass. And then yeah, sometimes I'll watch like my old content to get inspired, right? Because baby, the ideas are plenty, okay? I ended up going to this playlist I have of, I asked like on Snapchat for everybody to send me pictures of their outfit of the day, and then I chose certain subscribers to recreate their outfits in my own way, right? I went to that playlist. I don't know why. It's just the playlist I went to. I was trying to get inspired because I wanted to do it again. I wanted to dress like my subscribers again. I went to this video and it was vlog style. So in the beginning of the vlog, I say the date. That's how I know what day it was. And it was also a Wednesday. But I was going to, I think, a midwife appointment, and I'm driving in the car and I make this joke. Over because I'm doing 90, girl. This is too fast. I shouldn't be doing that. There's a warrant out for my arrest. Long story. This is 4 years ago, okay? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. 4 years ago, I said something on a Wednesday, and 4 years later, that was the rumor. And I was actually on the floor again because I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And so I was like, oh, child, have I said any other crazy things on Wednesdays or any time at all that have come to pass? You gotta watch your mouth. Well, I gotta watch my mouth because clearly I have the gift of speaking things into existence. Good or bad, okay? Good or bad, you better hope I didn't say nothing bad about you on a Wednesday, child, because this is gonna come to pass. Now, oh my. So yeah, that was a big wake-up call for me. Honestly, it really was, because the Bible warns us about our tongues now, okay? And so when I saw those two clips from my own videos, things that I clearly said and that they came to pass, what really threw me though was that I was making a joke. So the fact that it actually manifested was, well, evidence that wasn't no joke. But like, God is in control. So yeah, big wake up call. And so I just be watching what I say now. That's why in the beginning of the video, when I was, you know, saying Noli was exhibiting insane behavior, I said that rather than saying that she's insane, because you can curse people and we is not doing that, okay? My child is not insane. It's a sane girl right there, you know, God bless her. But like, big wake up call. I only use, I don't know where my little triangle sponge is, so I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to bake. I already knew when I started this video I was not going to be able to speak patois the whole time, or at least with a little bit of a Jamaican twang. Okay, not me changing the rules now, girl. I knew I was gonna venture off and start speaking with my regular tongue, but we must bring it back, right? Now me a bake. That's what the girls call it, baking. Me I gotta press him right here, so, and just make sure everything is set nice, set good like ice in a freezer, okay? That's what we're doing. And can I tell you something? You know, I'm quite jealous of the girls that can put the extra bright white under the eye. Girl, they're really doing their thing. But me, I like to keep it muted a bit, because I tell you, especially if I'm going in public, I don't really want to wear too much makeup in public. I don't. I think I told you guys before, because I don't like when people are staring at me. I don't like when they're looking at me. And my makeup is, you know, the skill is there. So if I do wear makeup, people will stare, and I just don't want the attention. So I just go out without it. Not that that matters anyway, because the other day me did a shop and there was a brown man, and him did brown because him did a bleach, but that's neither here nor there. And so I went to ask him for help, and so me walk up to him and me say, excuse me, cause him did tall. So I'm like, excuse me, can you help me get something off this shelf over here? He worked there, of course, but the way he was staring at me was like was like there was an angel in his midst, you know. I'm laughing. No, because literally the way he was looking at me was like in a movie. And I was dying, and I had to say to him, I said, sir, are you okay? Are you all right? Like, why are you staring at me like that, sir? Did I bother you, sir? Like, literally, that was me, and I was dying laughing because it was so funny. But no, seriously, he was looking at me like said me was an angel, and I said, oh my god, this is so hilarious. And so he could barely speak, like his tongue did not tie up. It was so funny. It was actually quite cute, but it's like, sir, get it together. I just need you to get this basket off this shelf for me so I can purchase it. Like, come on, get up, let's go. And like, him was tripping over his feet. So I asked him for help, and of course him did help me. Somebody else had come and asked him for help as well, but I actually wasn't done. And so I had remembered, actually I was kind of done, and then I remembered, oh no, we need tiki light, right? Like the tiki lamps that you put in your backyard. You know what's so funny? I'm talking all this part, so I have this little accent on, and I think I sound so cute, and I'm gonna go back to edit this, and you'll be like, I cannot upload this. But I'm still gonna upload it, because guess what? No shame in my game, okay? If I speak a little bit of patois and it don't sound right, just give me a little time, okay? Just give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna get it. You don't want to know. And when me get it, you're not gonna be able to stop me. Period, okay? Period. Matter of fact, when I get the patois down, you're not gonna be able to control me, okay? You're not gonna see one video with me speaking with no foreign accent ever again. It's gonna be straight patois from here on out. Not me rebranding to a Jamaican girl. I live giving Drake 2.0. Only difference is I'm actually Jamaican, even on paper. Oh, I live. Anyway, what was I saying? You're not gonna be able to stop me once I speak patois fully? Yeah, they're not gonna be able to stop me. They're gonna think I was born here. My makeup products are starting to get real low, girl. I need to hit up Sephora. You know how long ago I was supposed to order Serena Williams makeup, and I filled up my cart on, I think I was on her website, and I filled up my cart, and oh, now I have not pressed purchase because the cart was like $400, and I was like, American, and I was like, you already know, USD, baby. Ooh, that's $600. But a girl needs what she needs, so I'm gonna press order soon. But like, I have multiple carts filled, and almost all of them are $400 worth of items. Walmart, this clothing website that I shop on, like 400, and it's like the 400 USD is killing me, baby. Every time I think, well, the 400 on the Walmart website is like Canadian, and that one is like for my kids, so I'm gonna press purchase. But when it comes to stuff for like myself, I have to rationalize the purchase. I can't just press the button. Sometimes I do, and I'm like, YOLO, you know, but like, I try to be responsible. I try to shop responsibly. But it's hard, girl. It's hard. Very, very hard. Anyway, first world problems. Which reminds me, I don't know, did I say this in a video before? But like, I was telling my mom that I think it's very silly that we consider, you know, US and Canada and the UK first world countries, and that we consider places like Jamaica and, you know, other places in Africa and like, you know, places where it's heavily populated by black people. Hello, clock the T. Third world countries. Because technically, the people that live by the land, so to speak, like Jamaica, like how, to me, that's the first world. That's the original world. So why is it considered third and not first? I feel like the third world is the newer world, which would be Canada, America, UK, you know, places that are modern, with skyscrapers and all that something. And this should be considered first world. because they're doing the things the way that they used to do back in the day. Okay, planting, farming, growing trees, eating good, like no GMO. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. When we first see potato, no, sorry, not potato. Let me back it up. The first time I saw Irish come in like what's small? What's a small? Then come in like the size of plum. Not even plums, smaller than plums. Like the Irish here are very small. Whereas in Canada, Irish big like your head. Like you can go to Costco or wherever and get a bag of potatoes, and the potatoes are gonna literally be like this size. Like, yeah. Sometimes you'll get a potato that's literally this big. This is big, okay? Take your two hands and go, that's big potato. But here, Irish is very small. And when I first saw the Irish, I was like, oh, like literally if you're making mashed potato, you need like 12 potatoes instead of back home, I would only use like 4 big potatoes to make mashed potatoes. But here, I need like 12 potatoes to make a good pot of mashed potatoes. And that's how I knew something ain't right over there, okay? Something's not right, because why are the potatoes so damn big? Why are the potatoes so big? Canada, you need to explain something to me. Why the potatoes are so humongous. And so I find that everything here is small if it's not imported. So that's good. No GMO, which makes you feel a lot safer eating the food. Which of course goes into the state of meat. First world countries. That's why when I'm in Canada, me nah step foot in a KFC. No, sir. KFC is not seeing me. Okay, like ever, never, ever. Okay, KFC is not seeing me in Canada. I tell you, but here, baby, I will eat KFC till I'm blue in the face. KFC in Jamaica, girl. KFC in any Caribbean country, top tier. But Jamaica is where it's at. You already know. If you're Jamaican in the comments right now, say that is it. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy, like the differences between the two countries. I just love it here. What's actually also crazy about this morning when I was thinking about this patois business, I was scrolling on YouTube on my homepage and I see this guy's thumbnail and I'm like, I know him. I went to school with him. I know him, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, let me click it, because I'm like, you know, people look alike. But to me, his face is very memorable. And I said, no, that's not somebody that looks like him, that's him. So I clicked the video, and of course it is him. And he was talking about how he was like sending money down to Jamaica to build his dream home, and how he got fired from his job. He lives in Toronto and all this stuff. And I was just watching it like, if I were in Canada and I was building a dream house in Jamaica, I'm not sending nobody over here and trusting nobody with that. There I am. I'm coming down on a plane. I'm going to the bank on my own. I'm setting up everything and dealing with, I'm not dealing with family to get the house built. Because baby, you will come and won't be no house built. Or it's not going to be right. Things will not be right. And you will get a very rude awakening. Pretty much what he was talking about, how things were not how they were supposed to be. And I felt so bad for him. And it's funny because my neighbor, I have a neighbor, and she was saying, you know, Jamaica has this saying where them will teeth cream out the coffee, or your milk out of the coffee, right? Which is absolutely insane. Like that is so insane. That is a horrible rep to have, but like, maybe sometimes they be living up to the name now. This is Superb by MAC. But yeah, so he was just saying how, you know, nothing was going as it should. But honestly, I think he's been in Toronto too long. I think he forgot the ways of the people. Okay, you cannot forget that. Chill. But yeah, my neighbor was like, them will teeth your milk out of coffee. So you have to be mindful of that, right? But like, I would have to deal with every affair on my own in person. I don't care how many flights it takes for me to come back and forth, but it's obviously expensive flying from Toronto. He was just talking about everything going wrong at the same time, but it reminded me of something. Yeah, I felt so bad for him, but yeah, I feel like he's been in Toronto for too long. He forgot the ways of the people. You gotta be more careful, sir. You gotta be more careful. Don't send nobody to do no job for you. You gotta come and do it yourself. You gotta make some sacrifices to do it yourself. But he was saying how pretty much he lost his job, and at the same time, the family members that went up to inspect the house from Toronto, so they flew from Toronto to Jamaica and went to go inspect, you know, what's going on with their dream home. They were like, we ain't even trying to be the bearer of bad news. He was like, how this is all happening at the same time. Like, the same day that he lost his job was the same day that the family calls him and tells him, yeah, we don't want to tell you what we gotta tell you, sir. You're gonna lose it. Life be like that sometimes, okay? And so, but it reminded me of a time in my life where, baby, wasn't nothing going right. Nothing was going right. I'm talking, she's homeless, living in a shelter, and then gets laid off from the job while she's homeless in the shelter. And at the time, baby, and I was just talking to my mom about this, like, I'm gonna say 3 days ago now. Yeah, it was 3 nights ago. I was talking to her about this trying time in my life, right? And I was just saying how before God gets ready to actually bless you, however he chooses to do so, it's gonna get tough, girl. Tough. Because what do you mean she's homeless in a shelter and jobless now? Like, at least I have my job going for me. Because the thing is, when you're in the shelter, when you wake up in the morning, there's like a wake up time if you're not gone before the wake up time, which I always was because of my job, right? But there's a wake up time, and there's a period throughout the day where you cannot be there. You have to leave for however many hours to go do what you need to do, okay? And so then you come back to the shelter in the evening time so that you still have your bed, right? But you leave your stuff in your locker and you go about your business. Well, once I'm jobless, I ain't got nowhere to be. Shelter is at freaking Sherborne and Dundas. I ain't got nothing to do in the middle of the day when I'm not supposed to be at the shelter, because now I don't have a job to go to. I'm not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning anymore to go to my job. And so it's just like, what am I supposed to do? But the Lord will provide. And so at the time, my sister ends up needing a babysitter for her child. And so that's what I ended up doing to make some extra money before I was moving to Ottawa, because when I was in the shelter, that's when I was planning to move to Ottawa. So sorry, let me not even say that. When I was in the shelter was when God was getting ready to send me to Ottawa. Let me rephrase, okay? I didn't know that, of course, why I was in the shelter at the time, but I was taking the shelter on the chin. And so I was just talking to my mom about this stuff, because I've not really talked to her about my experiences in the shelter. So I was just talking to her about it the other day, because, you know, there's been some tough seasons in my life that I've gone through, and I had to just rely on God. And so when I was listening to his story, it just reminded me of that time in my life when everything that could have went wrong. Like, everything. I'd already lost my home. Okay. We're not even going to get into that. If you remember, you know why I lost my house. I lost my home. I had been couch surfing for some time. I'm just struggling, girl. Just can't get it right for the life of me. She's not getting it right. And I'm trying to, you know, make a living. But I'm young. I'm early 20s. I'm figuring it out. But I've made many mistakes. I'm prayerful. At that time, I don't even realize the power of prayer, and I also don't even realize like how my prayers were reaching heaven the way that they were. Like, I don't even know that is how prayer works. You know what I mean? Like, you grow up in the church and you don't get taught relationship with God. You only get taught religion. And so all of my growth in Christ has been through experience and not through what I've learned in the church. Like, everything that I learned in the church, it didn't even really absorb it, and also kind of had to unlearn it in a way, you know. It wasn't fruitful. So when I hear him talk about how he lost his job and the house is like upside down, it's not where it's supposed to be at. I think he had mentioned like the lot size was supposed to be 1,000 and it's only like 300, and I'm like, whoa, back it up. I'm like, no. Could never, no, sir. I would have to strangle somebody. Somebody is going to be strangled. Because what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And so as I'm watching his thing, that's just what a time I was reminded of. I'm going to link his video down below. I was actually enjoying watching it. To me, it was decent content. I don't know why it showed up on my algorithm. Like, my algorithm is mess. There's the most random of random videos on my algorithm, very much like this video. This video is all over the place. I'm talking about this, I'm talking about that. What am I not talking about right now? I thought I was gonna do eyeshadow today, girl, but it's not giving that for me. It's not. I thought I was gonna do like a nice bright bold look, and maybe I should, but I want to get my makeup done and I want to get from in front of this camera. So, you know, sometimes when you're going through things like that, you feel hopeless, right? But that is not the time to feel hopeless. That is the time to realize, baby, elevation is near. Because the truth of the matter was, when I was in the shelter and I had a job, I was trying to save money because I knew I was leaving soon. My job was almost like an anchor, and once I was released from that job, you know, once they laid me off, as upset as I was, it was like, okay, well, now nothing is keeping me in Toronto. Like, I'm free to go now. I have nothing here. Like, I can go. At those moments, it's so important to hone into, you know, God and just trust the process, because once I moved, it became very clear to me that all things really do work together for the good of those who love the Lord. Period. Like, period. Because it was like there was this dark cloud over me, and once I got out of Toronto, the dark cloud was half lifted. It was lifted for a bit, actually. You know, it really put things into perspective. And so when I look back at those times and I see the hand of God, where it was, and you know how he led me every part, because when I say that I did not want to go to the shelter, but I realized I don't have a choice, like it was so necessary. And so I have to go watch back the story time where I'm wearing a pink wig, like a really old story time about like one of my shelter experiences. I don't know if in that video I gave detail as to why I ended up in the shelter, but if I didn't, then I will tell that story, because it's not a long story. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to put my lashes on, and then we'll come back and finish the look. So give me a moment. She's a dental queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite. Since I decided to not do crazy makeup, I didn't put on any eyeshadow or eyebrow, as you see. I decided I can go a little loud with the wig, so that's what I did. I put on my wig. Now, I never did secure it, because true, after I finished this, I got to take it off. So there's no point to securing it and spraying it down and all that and something there. So, you know, this video is too much. This video is too much. If you are Jamaican, am I believable? Am I believable? Can I go on, or like do I have some brushing up to do? Because I never secured a wig, because she never secured her, me can't really get away with them something there. So I'll try to hide certain things. Now, bathroom did very hot. Okay, the AC is not reaching in there, because the whole time that I've been filming, the bathroom door did lock. I'm actually so excited to edit this, because only God knows. Only God knows. Okay, so before I finish the look and do my lips, once again, nobody come for my wig. I'm gonna spray my face. The look is just not complete if you don't spray your face. Like, you have to spray it. You have to spray him down. That was very wet. No, so that first spray coming like I'm a seal coming out of the water. It was way too wet, girl. What was that? My spray betrayed me. Charlotte Tilbury. And this one, Marphy. So to do my lips, I'm gonna take my Milani pencil. I actually kind of want a nude today. I kind of want a little bit of a tint in the lip gloss, because I was gonna go with Fenty, but I changed my mind. So y'all didn't know I had it in me to do a full video of patois, even though there was definitely some parts that were not patois, but that's neither here nor there, girl. She tried. Oh my gosh, I'm clocking a tea right now. Okay, first of all, this video is coming right on time, because guess what, emancipation and independence is coming up for Jamaica, period. Okay, we got 2 holidays about to hit us. So it was only fitting that after 1 year, I'm actually celebrating my 1 year of citizenship literally this week, because this time last year is when I went to go collect my citizenship. I'm actually celebrating, so I didn't even clock that when I decided to do this video today. God is so good. God gave me this little idea, and like the timing, girl. So that is why I love him, because I'm not getting the revelations at the end of the video. Like, I'm literally done my makeup, and now I'm just clocking, baby, Jamaica's Independence Day and their Emancipation Day is coming up. We are celebrating. Let's find the lip gloss, but to set the look off right, we can't just put any old lip gloss on. We have to find one that look real good. Yeah, I definitely want a little bit of a nude moment. So what I'm gonna do is find one MAC lipstick. Okay, because I heard, and this is the one I was looking for. Do I want that one day? I don't know about that one day. I heard through the grapevine that yesterday was National Lipstick Day. I didn't know that. I feel like I should know that. Me of all people should know that when National Lipstick Day is. I'm adding that to my calendar. They were like taking a poll on Shade Room, and they were like, which one was your favorite? They listed every lipstick that had me in a chokehold in the early-ish or the mid-2000s. Well, isn't this the mid-2000s now, chat? Well, you know what I mean. 2010 to 2016 era. No, not 2016, maybe 2014. The lipsticks that had me in a chokehold, they listed all of them. They listed Cyber for the fall, Candy Yum Yum. Okay, there's a whole drama saga about Candy Yum Yum in my life. Like, Candy Yum Yum. Shout out to Time the Infamous. Then the next one was Heroin. You already know, if you didn't have these colors, girl, like, you're not even a lipstick maven. Like, so Candy Yum Yum, Heroin, Cyber, and of course Ruby Woo. And so the truth of the matter is, because I had all those lipsticks, and still have them actually, thank you very much, but because I have all those lipsticks and all of them had me in a chokehold, and you know, I have a relationship and a story with each one of them, none of them lasted to present day except for who? Miss Ruby Woo, the timeless gem of Ruby Woo. MAC did their big one when they made Ruby Woo. Just saying, because it's not a lot of lipsticks that we are still wearing that we would wear back then. Okay, you don't see nobody walking around with no Saint Germain, but Saint Germain is that girl, right? But Ruby Woo, I was wearing Ruby Woo a couple weeks ago. Like, that lipstick will never go. A red lipstick is just never gonna go out of style. But Ruby Woo in particular is never going out of style. Please clock the tea. Now, as she was saying, before she really interrupted herself, I'm sweating. Oh my god. And this is exactly why I don't be wearing makeup in Jamaica. Okay, makeup is for work purposes only. Work purposes only. Here's your daily reminder for birth control. I'm gonna take what's left of Try Again by Aaliyah. I'm gonna put it on my lips. Let me tell on something. You see, when my girls them reach of age and I go to their yard, do you know what I'm gonna do to their lipsticks? I am going to go in there and jam out their lipsticks. Revenge. Oh my gosh. No, that's actually horrible. I would never do that. But they may or may not deserve it. Because why would you come and they destroyed... Since I've started having kids, they destroyed the makeup palettes, okay? Lipsticks, colored on the carpet with lips. Do you remember? Well, when I was on Twitter, I posted how my carpet looked, and then I posted the after because I'm a mama and I know how to get lipstick out of the carpet, okay? But I hopped right to it, baby. I wasn't letting that lipstick sit in that carpet, baby. The carpet looked brand new when I got done with it, and it was a purple lipstick that Salem and Belle had a field day smearing not only into the light gray carpet but also onto the wall and onto the vent of the furnace. Girl. They had a time, baby. I fell asleep for 5 minutes, baby. I woke up, my whole carpet was in shambles. I said, no, I am not gonna be, I'm not paying for this when I have to move out of this house. I just moved into the house. You know what I mean? Excuse me for being pregnant and falling asleep. The kids came in and did their big one on my carpet. So yeah, this video is actually coming right on time because Jamaica's birthday is upon us. Well, not their birthday, child, but you know. So August 1st is Jamaica's Emancipation Day. That means freedom, freedom, freedom. Yeah. So on Thursday, which by the time y'all be seeing this video tomorrow, yeah. On Thursday is the emancipation of Jamaica, and then on August 6th is the Independence Day. So this video couldn't have come at a more genius time, but unplanned, just like the rest of my life. God's been talking to me all week, chat. I was listening to the Emancipation of Mimi album like the same day that I was working on the Yellow Set of Nails on Saturday. I had Emancipation of Mimi playing because that album, girl, Mariah Carey ate that album up. Like, has not been another album like top tier content. Anyway, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want me to do another one where I'm speaking solely patois and smidge unhinged behavior because of coffee, let me know in the comment section below. Happy Emancipation and Independence Day to Jamaica and to me. I love you all so much, and I will definitely see you in the next video. No, let me say that again. Let me try that again. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big it up. No, I need a good proper patois ending. Hold on, I gotta think. If you're Jamaican, in the comment section below, tell me what my outro in patois should be, because it can't be me. I gotta see you next time. Like it just doesn't go. Like my original outro is always I love you all, and I will definitely see you in the next one. But in patois, like, do I just say little more? Like, what do I say? Baby, mama is stumped. Anyway, I love you all, and I will definitely see you when we see you. Okay?